All new at 11, call it buyer beware. ABC 27 investigators discovered a black market for car rides. Good evening, I'm Abby Maurer. It's called underground ride sharing, and as Katie LeGrone discovered, it can be risky, dangerous, and yet thriving in the Sunshine State.
You're watching me, loading up to take a ride with this guy, a stranger who hasn't been vetted or hasn't passed a background check, to pick me up, drop me off, and ultimately take my money. Dumb on my part, right? Let's back up. Turns out he's part of a black market gaining speed across Florida.
Let's do Cash Rides, Florida.
Thanks to social media, where so-called cash rides are actual public pages on Facebook, connecting desperate riders with available drivers. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for cash.
I was just shocked that this is so unregulated.
That's our whistleblower, Victoria Gunbranson. She's an approved Lyft driver who first heard about these unapproved cash cabs a few months ago.
Are these stealing business from you?
No, I don't think so.
So what's the big deal with them?
It's the consumer safety. We go through a background check. We go through all these extra protections. You don't know if the person you're getting into has a criminal record, is a registered sex offender. You don't know this.
So we did some digging to find out and found some drivers soliciting rides for cash had histories riddled with traffic violations, red light running. Others we found had criminal arrests for assault, battery, and this guy who made sure to advertise his marijuana-friendly ride neglected to let potential customers know he's been pulled over so many times he can't legally drive. That's right, the state revoked his driver's license years ago.
Scary.
Chris Black is an insurance guy who can only count the ways this cottage industry is all wrong.
If you are in that vehicle and you are injured, who's going to pay for my damages? Who's going to pay for my medical bills? Definitely a high risk, absolutely.
For who?
For the passenger, for the drivers, for everyone else that are on the roadways.
As for my cash cabbie, we checked his background and clean driving record before setting up our 12-mile ride, which cost me $18. Oh, and in case you're wondering why he doesn't just drive for a legitimate rideshare program like Lyft or Uber, he wouldn't talk to us on camera, but tells me his car would not meet the requirements. We contacted Facebook to alert them of these unregulated groups. We have yet to hear anything back. But the Florida agency that regulates ride-sharing companies is now sounding the alarm after our discovery, warning consumers these are shady operators that should not be used. Katie LeGrone, WTXL, ABC 27.